Today we're going to be working on a repurposed canvas. This goes to the way back. I think I did this painting probably back in the early part of 2020. So it's back before I started doing the Shelly art style. And it was my first attempt at actually getting some cells. So he's going underneath this one. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be doing a throwback for me to the Shelly art basically style of painting. And I watched August's acrylic art do a painting this week, which kind of looked interesting to me, and I want to try to see if I can come up with something somewhat in the same idea. It's he did this wave painting. So I'm going to do my own little spin on it, but let's see how this goes. I'm going to put you on music, and we'll get started. Here we go.
Hey friends, I could use your help. The algorithm is a fickle thing, and some of the things you can do to help me is to watch the video all the way through, make a comment, leave a like, and possibly subscribe if you like my content. Thanks again. Let's get back to it.
I have not made up enough cell activator. So I want a fresh batch because I need to get some nice cells. So I'm going to go into do that while I'm sitting here and use it as a lesson of what I do. I'm not one to measure, but I do eyeball. 1 part of paint. This is Amsterdam titanium white I'm using. This is Australian fluidart. There are a lot of recipes out there, things that work. This is what I like to use. It's what I learned, and it's what I stick with. So that's this. And basically, I'm going to eyeball this, but it's basically going to be, I'll start it out 1:1, see how that feels. That will be way thick, I know. That's 1. Let's put this in. That's basically 1:1 now. Mix it up. I can already tell it's not going to be enough. My titanium white is a very large 1 liter. 1 liter, or actually it's more than that. Big old tub of a titanium white I purchased a few years back, and with all paints, the longer they sit, the thicker they get. And that started out to be pretty thick. Highly pigmented. That's why we generally use quality paint for our cell activators. It's very important to keep the pigmentation of your cell activator high. So use a quality paint. I use, right now, my go-tos are either Amsterdam opaque colors, or I've been using some of the TriArt opaque colors. And they both work extremely well. TriArt reacts a little bit different. I've done videos in that past, and it'll be available in my playlist. But check it out. You see the differences between the two. It's been a while since I've done a side by side. This container of fluidart is fairly new. So that's 2:1. Seems just a bit thick. You see, it's kind of gooping off of there. I got some thickish parts there, so it hasn't incorporated all the way. Put a little bit more in there, maybe another half. I don't know if you can see that. It comes off the spoon. You can see that I'm leaving a trace. So that's pretty close. It's a little on the thicker side, but I think we're going to do it with it. We're going to roll with this. I want tight little cells when it goes down. And so let me explain to you how I'm going to do this. I am going to load up the back of one of my palette knives. In this case, it's a spreader tool. And I'm going to create a rolling motion with the palette knife. We'll see how this works. And I'm going to use this spreading tool. I watched August do this. I was like, oh yeah, this is a variation. His is a variation on a Sheely technique that I saw her do probably 3 years ago. And if you want to see his original, it's now available on his page, and I'll put a link to his channel in the description. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the leading edge, and I'm going to pull back. So it's going to be kind of a push and pull. And I'm hoping what I'll get is a wave action. So let's go. There's some nice cells down here. Have some really small cells going on in here. It might work. It might open up as we go on. At least that's my hopes. All I'm doing now is I'm stretching it out the best I can. I'm folding under, so I'm not happy about that. I am liking the color variation I'm getting here. I'm not liking the fact that I didn't get very much as far as cells are concerned that are stretching out for me. Put some paint in this corner. A regular pour, that would be considered a flow extender. In this case, it's just covering my slides. Okay, let me take a gander here. It's an interesting painting. It does have a wave effect. I'm going to get some more paint off of this. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's see how we're doing paint depth wise. And I did get enough paint off. Okay, I'm gonna take it down, take a look over. We'll talk about what I'm seeing here. And give me a second, I'll clean up and we'll be right back. Okay, let's talk about this for just a second. This piece did not come out the way I thought it was going to, or I anticipated. I got some of the cells survived. You can see them there, a little bit of up there, but pretty much they all just, other than that area right there, they all kind of just disappeared. They're not there. The color blend on this is pretty nice. I like it. The bling you can't see is pretty nice. And I will tell you that I don't think this one's going to survive, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm going to try it again, but that will be for another video. I think it's important when we have something we consider not to be a hit, to show our fails once in a while, or our not so successfuls once in a while, because it's important to document those. So I hope this was helpful today. Let me get you down for the slow and easy passover. Okay, that was fun. I think it was a good experiment. It's certainly not an experiment that's going to survive, but that's okay. The color mixing on this was pretty much where I'd like it to be. So I just need to get the cells up and running again. So I'm hoping that you got something out of this today, and I hope that you have a good rest of the week, and I'll see you on Thursday for Thursday Train. Bye for now.